Good evening, this is Rachel with Infused Meadows, and I won't lie, I've made this video twice. I had a whole rant a minute ago. This is I've told y'all this, I'm in the UK, I'm not in the US. This is going to be my pulled pork. I am 336 grams or 11.9 ounces shy of what I should have, based off what I purchased, due to fat. This is unviable fat. Because, things are hard, I guess. I don't know. Try not to rant too much. Like I said, I deleted the other video. If you're in the U.S., get yourself a pork shoulder or a Boston butt. That's the best cut. As long as it's from the front shoulder portion, you're doing good. That's what you want to use for pulled anything, for your pulled pork needs. If you're in the U.K., I don't know. Y'all don't cut pork the same way we do for anything. So I've yet to find a good piece of pork for anything. Bacon, ham, pulled pork. So this is me being nice and tame. Okay. We're going to move on. So for this, what you're going to need, let me put this up. When you first put this in, I fill it up. You put your pork shoulder in, bone out. It really doesn't matter. You're gonna slow cook this on at least medium for anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. You want it to where it's falling off that bone if you have it, and if you don't, fork test. Okay, when you pull it with the fork, and that meat starts coming off or coming apart, that's when you're gonna pull it and you're gonna shred it. So you're gonna shred this just like you did the shredded chicken that I've shown you the video of. Okay. So once you get that all nice and shredded, like I said, put your pork shoulder in, and you want to fill this. I did vegetable broth this time, and you're going to fill it halfway up your pork shoulder. So however big it is, doesn't matter. Just put enough liquid in there so that it comes about halfway up that pork shoulder, and then you want to slow cook that on medium, anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. Now, if you have a low-powered slow cooker, it could take you 6 to 8 hours. But if it's a low cook, maybe go to high so that it doesn't turn out to be a completely entire day event. I hope that makes sense. All right. So before you'll drop your pork shoulder in here, what you want to do is you want to put some rub all over it. Now, this is my mama's rub. It's what I've used for years. She gave me the recipe, I think, when I was about 17. And, well, I'm not 17 anymore. I've used this since. I use this on anything that I'm needing to put barbecue sauce on, if I'm honest. Alright, so what is this? This is 3 tablespoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon red pepper of choice. I use red pepper flakes. 1 teaspoon of your ground mustard powder, and 1 teaspoon of your chili powder. Not chili seasoning, just chili powder. Okay? You're going to mix this up, put that in your jar. Use it when you want to. So what you'll do is you'll put this on your pork shoulder, you'll rub it in really well, flip it over, rub it in really well. And I apologize, I didn't do a video on this because I was busy making cookies. I was busy making granola, and I know there was something else today, so I saved this until I was getting ready to do this part in particular. Alright, so you'll put that on there, you'll cook it for a little while, then you're going to pull it out, shred it up, just like we did with the shredded chicken. Take the fat out. You can't eat this, okay? It is unviable. I only left it on while it was cooking, hoping it'll give it a little bit of flavor. I don't know, y'all. There wasn't even any oil in the liquid, so it's not going to be much flavorful. Anyway, so you want to drain almost all of your liquid out. I only kept enough for the bottom. I don't know if you can see that at all. Lighting. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll say about a half a cup of liquid, and that's because that barbecue sauce that we made yesterday is going in. Okay? I can't give you a recipe for this. You want to pour. And then what you're going to do is you are going to stir this and make sure that every bit of your meat is nice and coated in your barbecue sauce. And the reason I've left some liquid in here is because I don't want this to get too thick. This will thicken up as it's cooking. I just don't want it to get too thick right off the bat, because this is going to go back into that slow cooker on low, and it needs to cook for about another hour, hour and a half. You'll taste, you'll look at it, you'll give it a little stir because you don't want it sticking, and then, you know, after about an hour, taste it. If you can't taste that good barbecue sauce in that meat, then you probably need to cook it a little bit longer, okay? Alright, so this is not for dinner today. I can't, I promised that I would do the seasoned chicken with the cooked cabbage yesterday, and something come up yesterday evening, and I didn't even get to cook dinner, so that's the reason that video is not up. But the chicken was in the refrigerator the whole time, so I'll be doing that tonight for dinner. This is for us for this weekend. I'm making the pulled pork for sandwiches, because we have a lot going on that needs done, and sandwiches are the quickest thing to throw together. I hope that makes sense. And, you know, I am sorry about the rant earlier. It's better than it was. But, you know what? It's still the truth. And so, you know what they say. Truth hurts. It's like a heel, though. Get over it. Anywho. Alright. So, like I said, it is, it's already now 3 o'clock. I'm splattered. Paper towel. So, this is going to cook for a little while. In a little bit, I'm going to be starting my dinner. I got to get my prep work done to get that cabbage cooked up. So, I'll record that when I get to it. And that way, you know, you can see. I gave you the spice mixes yesterday for that chicken. So, I'm confident, you know, that you can follow along with that. If you're used to the kitchen or even new to the kitchen, I do try to keep things as simple and explainable, I guess is the word I'm looking for, as possible. So, just to recap, when you shred your pork, remove the thick fat. Nobody wants to bite into that, okay? So just don't put the fat into this now, because even unless you're one of those people that actually likes fat, then if it's for you, you go right ahead. But if you're making this for other people, ask them. Not everybody likes fat. I'm one of those people. I just don't. Anyway, so we're going to put this back on here. It's on low. I'm going to let this cook for about an hour, hour and a half. I'm going to taste it, make sure that the barbecue sauce, I apologize, has thickened up. And then once it's good and thickened, I will let it cool off, put it in an airtight container, and put that in the refrigerator. From there, this is good for 3 to 4 days. Okay, just make sure you keep it in the fridge in an airtight container. I hope that you're having a much better Friday than I am. I hope you make this. I hope you like it or love it. And if you don't, then I hope you find that recipe that's out there that's right for you. And as always, have a wonderful day.